wanted to be a wedding planner. What? That's a good job. I like experiences. I thought that would be cool. I couldn't leave with a cape, but there's a fake fur cape that they had extra material of, so they made a pillow of it and gave it to me.
I'm so glad you find that as funny as I do. Why would you?
Why would I know?
Every time you say it, I'm always like,
I know, he's like,
it's adorable.
But it is cute.
But they handed it over and you went, thank you.
Well, I didn't realize it was the cape
Trying to
at
clip
first.
it on.
And I know, like, as soon as they leave, I'm like, and maybe I can rip it open and make it a cape.
In the middle of a dinner at a friend's house, and I was quite pissed at the time, and then I got the phone call, and then it was just, you know, like the American number comes up and you're like, excuse me. But I knew my agents were calling me and I knew that there was something like that, you know, it could have been, but I didn't really believe it. And so then I went into her loo and told me, and I just remember just going instantly, like, really red. And then getting really excited and coming out trying to be like, she was like, what's happened? And I was like, nothing. Let's have some more couscous.
Whose first album was the boy band Boyzone?
Oh, Amelia? No?
I'm sorry.
Oh my God, Phoebe. Oh my God.
Do you know who Boyzone are?
No. I mean,
They're geniuses. It's a really cool band.
Oh, they're really cool.
Yeah.
I was like kind of a Radiohead offshoot.
Whose stripper name is apparently Apollo Commerce?
That's you.
That's me. It's me.
Amelia. Alden.
Tandy?
Jonas.
Woody?
Woody? No, he's vegan.
Yeah, he's vegan.
Paul. Knew it.
Who would you want to be your co-pilot out of all sci-fi?
And this is such an easy answer. I mean,
Pardon me.
I mean, it's. I mean, not an easy.
Careful.
It's easy,
Jesus.
but I mean, like, it's cheesy because it's. I just wouldn't want to be with anybody.
Okay, good.
Like, I just really wouldn't. I was like, this is such an easy answer.
No, I have
Garfield,
to say,
next.
Yeah.
Like,
It looks very crowded in the cockpit, actually, when all you guys are there. Does it get crowded? Yeah.
Because they told us it wasn't gonna look that way. they told us they're like, it'll look more spacious than it is. I was like, really? Because my leg is in my face.
That he met with Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
Did you meet with Billy D. Williams?
I did.
You did.
I
Yeah.
met him here. And like, yeah, because I had already heard that Alden had met, you know, there was already like photo leaks of them like meeting or something like that. So, and I had talked to him and he was like, you know, he did all this research and then he talked about it a lot. So I wanted to come in and do that too. So I came in with like all this stuff that I was like, you know, maybe Lando's from this planet and he did this and maybe his family's rich. Maybe he's like, just all these maybes and questions that, you know, he kind of had and I just lay it all out there. And it's funny because I don't even think he was looking at me when he said it. Like Billy's like, I don't know, just be charming, man. He was like, just be charming. And I was like, oh yeah, taught me a valuable lesson. I was like, don't overthink this. Just be cool, just be charming. I was just like, I know this guy's good. I've already seen him work. I don't know if he thinks I'm gonna be too like silly or whatever. Like, cause I remember being.
That was a concern. Yeah.
We just kept saying that. But it was a really good time that first like improv. We started improvising scenes together and joking.
Yeah, but then when we shot the movie, you can't improv the same way in Star Wars because you have to, you know, when you're improvising, you end up mentioning, you know, Saved by the Bell and human world things, and you make references and stuff. And
there's somebody there who knows everything about Star Wars by the side being like, you can't say banana.
Right, exactly.
Banana doesn't exist. So you're like,
there's
all right.
no bananas.
Well, that means a lot coming from those two, because I really love those two. Ah, Favreau's here.
When you get the call
Yeah.
that Lando is yours for this run of Lando,
I was trying really not to freak. Well, because I was at my brother's house,
right?
And I took the call in his bedroom, and like, you know, I was like,
it's like
it really was. I was like, let me, and because they're like, you know, it's like the CIA. They're like, you alone, like kind of thing.
Right.
So I was like, you know, I went in there. They tell me they also are like, you know, you can't tell anybody. This is like top secret. It's really hard not to go back in the room.
Like, brother.
I mean, I know. I mean, like, you know, I'm making money.
You
know?
just.
I'm really making money out here.
Money. Come on.
No, but it was serious. I was serious. I was like, you know, but I had to tell my dad. You know, I had to tell my dad. Like he was the one who got me on Star Wars in the first place. You know, Lando was my first toy.
Yeah.
I had to tell my dad immediately.
First
you know,
toy?
call it first toy ever. I had him and a Darth Vader. I didn't even know Han existed. I think like I thought it was Lando versus Darth Vader. You know, like
As
kind
a
of thing.
kid,
As a
right?
kid, like I think I bit. Because, like, Darth Vader had a lightsaber, and I think I bit it off to give it to Lando.
As you should.
As you should.
You know? I do want to say to you thank you
I appreciate it.
for creating a space for us to have a conversation that I feel like we had started to stray from in a way that was responsible and encouraging at the same time.
I appreciate that.
I really
Thank
do,
you, man.
It was
Thank you so much.
It's a really cool, a really necessary thing.
I really appreciate that. That's really nice of you.
Yeah.
And I don't take that lightly. I do.
Especially with like Chewie, like with a Wookiee next to you.
Yeah.
You always keep remembering like, oh, I'm in Star Wars, right? I'm like in the Millennium. Like that was a very strange
He was
feeling.
the constant reminder that you're in
Yeah,
a Star
that you're in
Wars
Star
film.
Wars
I mean,
film.
there's the second that you might be forgetting, you'd be like,
What kind of music do you think L3 and Lando would be into?
Probably jizz. Probably jizz. Like that's the space form of jazz. That's in
apparently that's official.
it's an official thing. It's called jizz.
I wasn't
It's like,
sure what we were talking about.
yeah.
They just
No, it's called
they
jizz.
just go back to the Falcon, fill it up with jizz,
Fill it up with jizz and just
dance in it.
just
He's super psyched about Lion King coming up. You're Simba opposite Beyonce's Nala. Have you guys started rehearsing for that yet?
I mean, yeah, we started recording some stuff. It's like, you know, it's a little intimidating from my point of view, but like, I mean, it's probably the safest thing just because, like, I mean, everybody who's involved. It's a lot like this in ways of just like everybody who's involved is a fan.
Right.
Like everybody who's involved like knows it really well. Like they're like, so here are the lyrics. I'm like, I know the lyrics. Don't worry. Like I was in 4th grade when this came out. What the hell is going on? What is that?
Black pudding is basically blood and all the
Lucky Charms. Lucky Charms wins. I think I blew a statue.
where, what, how.
I was very, very, very drunk. Like there was these statues, just like statues everywhere, and I would just go up and I'd talk to them.
One thing led to another.
One thing led to
Remember
another.
what it was a statue of?
No, probably something really important.
What's this? Talk me through
It's sour's apple.
What is sour apple? Do you want a full?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, there we go. Everyone's like,
Really? It's not.
you have other things to do today.
Okay.
I think this is like a liqueur, right? Sour apple.
Do you see how much more I gave you?
Yeah.
I gave myself.
I'm sorry, I can't see you right now. It's just a loud white buzz in my ear. And
Who do you think is the winner?
I know. Yeah.
we'll figure it out.
Like, we've got all afternoon, right? We're taking this really seriously. This is good stuff. Is that to save me from?
I like that. Yeah. Don't do that. I don't want to get under the.
Oh! Christ, that's horrible! What are you talking about? One of the worst things I've ever tasted in my life!
Has a lot of female fans from his 50, 60 years of film. I want to know if any of have you been getting like a lot of cougar love? Because required this.
Well, funny you should ask.
He's still in his pajamas.
I rolled out of bed from last night's premiere, not at my house.
In this movie, you were obviously in love with a robot.
Yeah,
And-
yeah, obviously.
You're the only person who's just been able to say that straight up.
Everybody's like, there's this
thing around you
relationship
guys.
around.
Not
Can
sure
you
how
do
it
it? And you be
works,
like,
and you're-
dude, you fucking a robot. like.
Donald. Woody.
Woody.
I mean, obviously.
Tell me about your day that you found out.
Yeah, I mean, I was at my brother's house,
And then I got a call, and I was like, oh, I gotta take this. So I'm in my brother's room. I'm like, yeah, what's going on? And it's like the directors and like everybody was like, hey, how's it going? We just wanted to call you personally and tell you got. And I was like, what? Like I'm just like looking around. Like I was like, what? No. Like I was like, really? Because like it was like secretive at that point. Like everything was like you had to keep it secret. That being said, I immediately called my dad. Like right afterwards, they were like, "Don't tell anybody," and I was like, "Absolutely, you get my word." And I was like, "I gotta
Window
tell my
open.
dad. Dad, where are you? I'm Lando."